Today I'm here at Goodwill with some cow print. Let's go inside and find something to cover up. Right away I saw this Western wooden barrel table, which actually matches the vibe perfectly, and it was only 30 bucks before the coupon. I love the hoop, but it doesn't match today's theme. I want to try a different location to try to complete the set. And there were these 3 bar stools, which kind of matched the table. And speaking of, there was this glass tabletop, so I say we grab all this. We'll slide over the barrel table and load up all these chairs. One of the perks of having a truck is all this fits in one load. All right, so we're back home and we have about 1 hour until it gets dark. So we're going to move on this pretty quick. Just going to cut out the fabric here for the 3 seat covers. And then we'll grab our stapler and get right into it. And I always do 1 staple up top and 1 staple at the bottom just to kind of hold it in place and just start stapling away. Looking good. I always go back and fix some of the corners, but for the most part, super happy with it. This is my go-to cow print pattern. And yes, this is the same material that we use for the good old-fashioned poker table that so many of you guys loved. And at least this time around, I feel like the cow print suits the bar theme a lot better. But yeah, we'll just cut off the excess material here on the chairs. Then we'll screw them back together. And I always just cover the existing fabric with whatever I'm using. That way, if whoever buys this doesn't love the cow print, for example, they could always remove it and use the previous fabric. Then we'll use some heat to remove these stickers off the chairs. Also, if you ever redo bar stools, make sure the screws you're using are not too long so they don't puncture through and poke whoever sits on them. All right, chairs are done. Let's start on the tabletop. And I got to be careful here. I don't want to do too much cow print and destroy such a cool piece. So I'm thinking we just do a small circle on the top. So we'll measure this out and we're going to go cut a perfect circle. And I don't have any rope here, so we're going to use an iPhone charger. But very simple. Just measure half the distance you need. You could tie it around a screwdriver like I'm doing here. And the objective here, which I'm actually going to screw up on here in a second, is to just be nice and still, nice and steady. But the problem was, when I started my circle, my sleeve caught onto the right clamp. So it was going well till right about here. And I had to kind of restart and fix the mistake. But it looks okay. You'll never see the bottom of this anyway. And the measurements are good. So we'll just cut this piece out. I like it. I might use some adhesive to kind of hold that down. But we'll go clean the glass and see how this all looks put together. The one thing I noticed right away I don't love is that the tint on the glass is pretty dark. So you don't really see the cow print as much as I was hoping. But the fact we even found these 3 pieces all separate and made it work is kind of a miracle. And again, here's the set before, just an hour ago. We did a real quick cleanup, and here we have it after. Like I just said, the most impressive part of all this is we found the table, the 3 bar stools, and the piece of glass all separately, which is crazy. The table height suits the chairs perfectly. If I could change 2 things, I wish the tabletop was bigger and it wasn't so dark, but this was a great flip. It felt good to bring out the old cow print, and we're all into this for just over $100 bucks. I think this will bring $250, no problem.